Hello and upakabar to you and yours. Now we have a bit of a different video today. Instead of just a standard playthrough, I'm going to make this video on basic strategy in Super Auto Pets. So I do not mean basic mechanics of the game, how gold works, how tiers work, how attack and defense work, none of that. We're focusing on basic strategy. I've played 3,500 runs of this damn game, right? I'm going to focus on 3 things that I think separate weak from stronger players. Those 3 things are level ups, timing the level ups on your pets, being efficient with your gold, and knowing when to transition off of units, not getting too attached to units. So I figure the best way to do it is for me to play through, and I'll explain my thought process and why it's the right thing to do. So round 1, you get to take 3 pets and roll once. So do not get attached to any of these units. All you're looking for is level ups in round 3. That's it. Let's be a smooth bamboo. Quite pleasing to think about. So I'm not getting attached to any of these units. None of them will, it's very unlikely that any of them will be part of my late game team. We win. Excellent. So I am just looking for decent units. Duck and Pig are fine. That can get me a level up in round 3. So that's the first tip. You're always leveling up on odd rounds. Rounds 3, 5, 7, and 9. And a level up entails having 3 of a pet and stacking them on top of each other. So why do you do that? Because this round is round 2, right? In round 3, or turn 3, these animals will start appearing in my shop. And that's great. But then this next tier 3 pets, I won't get until turn 5. However, if I level up a pet in turn 3, I get early access to one of these pets in tier 3. And that's really advantageous. Both because it'll help you win battles in the short term, and because, let's say I find a unit that's going to be sticking around for a while, I have one on my team. And when turn 5 comes, it's easier to get a level up. And the cycle continues. So don't level up as soon as you get it. Always try to set yourself up to have a level or multiple levels in odd rounds if you can. So I roll here. That's lesson number 1. And now look, I have a level next round. This leads perfectly into our next thing. Efficiency of gold. So in this situation, I have 3 gold. 3 gold is how much it costs, as you can see by the 3 next to the horse's name. 3 gold is how much it costs to buy a unit, or how much it costs to buy food. So most people in this situation, what I see, they have 3 gold, they think, oh, I better use it, let me chuck a 1-1B at the end here or something. Sure, you've used your 3 gold, well done. That gives you a slightly better chance of winning this round. I'm not interested in a slightly better chance of winning this round. It's early. I don't care. As long as I'm on 7 health by round 5, I'm feeling good about myself. If I'm on 7 or above health by round 5, I'm happy. Right now, a loss doesn't matter. So I would much rather roll and hope that I get a pig, because that will guarantee 2 level ups next round. We roll, we roll, we roll. And I found my pig. Not interested in getting another duck, because I'm not going to take it to level 3. So now this is an ideal situation. We roll on. If I bought the bee, I would have a slightly higher chance of winning this round. But then I'm spending 3 gold on a unit that I don't care about, and I'm limiting my ability to get level ups. And so look, I lose this round, right? Oh no, what a shame. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. I now have 2 level ups. We take the level ups. Ox is great. Dog is great. Alright, simple. Now I'm actually going to move off this. I won't bother explaining why that's a great move considering the dog and the ox and whatever. I'll just tell you that me prioritizing a level up for turn 3, getting 2 level ups in turn 3, has set me up with 2 really strong units. So much so that I'm happy to run a 4 squad in this early round. Okay, so those are the 2 points. Look for level ups in odd rounds, and don't attach food just willy-nilly thinking that that's your ticket to getting 10 wins, because it's likely, especially early in the game, that you're attaching food to a unit that you're going to sell anyway. And psychologically, it actually makes it harder to sell it. You're like, oh my god, I've put a meat bone or I've put a honey on this. Okay, so you're gonna get peeled, even though you're strongish for now. I'll try not to speak too much to the strategy of the particular pet, more so just the mindset. So, dog benefits from buy-sell, so I'm going to do that. This is great. Pig, you've been good to us. Yep. Now it's turn 4, so I'm hoping to find another spider in the shop. Found a spider. So I could have used that 3 gold earlier on something. Instead, I prioritized the level up. It's going to serve me well. So this is I keep saying it, but it's so important. This is efficiency of gold. This is separating players that lose consistently on 4 wins versus players who have really strong mid and late game teams. We get through the pig. This dog is really strong. So is the otter. And we take the win. Great. So that early access to the dog and ox really helped me. And I'm already beating teams who haven't prioritized this strategy. So now we take our level. Dolphin is great. I'm going to peel the spider. Sure, I guess. Buy dolphin. Now, look, we're in this position again. The majority of players in here will go, I've got 3 gold. I don't want to buy any of these units. I may as well just put a meat bone on something, right? Not necessarily. Not me, anyway. Efficiency of gold, I'm going to use this 3 gold. I'm pretty content with how strong my squad is. I'm going to use this 3 gold to look for another dog or another ox. Swan is great. Swan is so good, but we're not going to do it. I don't want to level up this Scampy. It's going to go soon. And I don't find an ox or a dog. Does that mean it was the wrong decision? No. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so I've explained the basics of the early game. Basic strategy. We will comfortably win here. So now, the final point I wanted to raise was when to transition off units. So for example, let's focus on the ox. Right now, it's a very, very integral part of my team. I have no plans on selling it anytime soon. However, it's not looking like it's going to scale up fast enough to be part of the long term. So how do I stop myself from being attached to it? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We have a dog level up next round. Sure. Okay, so these dogs are going to stack next round, around 7, get a level up, so on. This team is quite strong. That said, that fish is going to be big. The fact that turned into melon armor is so frustrating. Draw. He got very lucky with his spider. Okay. Turn 7, take the level. Shark is a good unit. So I'm going to do that. Okay, you know what? This is actually a perfect point. So the ox was an integral part of our team. We invested into it early, and it was good. It's a good unit. It's a fine unit. But we're now reaching the point in turn 7 where it's not scaling. Nothing on the team is scaling and increasing its stats. So it's going to slowly depreciate. Will it help me win this next round more than some of these other pets? Yes. But do I want to level it up, or do I want to keep it as part of my team? No. So I'm making the early decision to move off it. I'm going to buy a dolphin. Shark is a really strong unit. So we buy shark. We roll. Another dolphin, 2 pairs. This is really good. Alright, I'm actually going to... Also, I'm going to make the same decision I made with my ox. Level 2 sheep is quite good. But it's not part of my late game. A rooster is likely to be. You know what? Let's actually run 3 dolphins because it's funny. The dolphin is likely on our team long term, so let's invest in it. We'll introduce a rooster next round. So I was very quick to transition my team there when I felt it lost value. If I had been buying meat bones and garlic armor and all this random stuff on mediocre, we're going to lose this because that camel's big. The dog at front probably should have been my play there. That said, we actually draw. Interesting. If I had invested a whole bunch of food in mediocre pets early, it would have been much harder to sell them. But because I used them with appropriate, sort of respect, I wasn't thinking I leveled up there, and I really shouldn't have. That's bad. We'll take it for one round. Yeah, so please understand that that's the final sort of basic strategy I wanted to talk about. And it all trickles into one another. If you're just using 3 gold for the sake of it on mediocre pets early in the game, you then are forced to sort of keep them longer than you have to. Now you've missed chances to level up. You've missed chances to level up, and you have attached yourself to a unit that's not that strong. Alright, so I wanted to end the video there because that was really the end of the 3 things I wanted to focus on. The rest of the video was just heading into the late game where we ended up getting 9 wins. I don't think I need to say the 3 things again, but those are things that I really wish I knew earlier. I'm not perfect at the game, right? But those are 3 things that can really help you transition from that initial stage of playing to becoming really proficient. And then the fun bit begins, right? There's so much strategy within this game. It's so cool. It's so good. And you start to attach to pets you really like, and you start to see success. And on that note, if you want to see more strategy-based videos, or you want to see tutorials on how to utilize certain pets and maximize them, I'm happy to do it. I love these videos. It's so much fun for me to make. And I really do appreciate all the support. But on that note for this one, we are done. Hope you have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.